Okay, so we ran into a bit of an issue with some stuff happening in my life, but I saw the video was really successful, so I decided that although I lost my save and stuff, let's fucking we only did a tutorial, we can skip that. So let's fucking come on back. And last time I don't think I actually showed the character creation, so let's show it this time. Let's let's do it properly. We're gonna be a male character this time, though. Let's because I usually find I play a lot of female characters in role-playing games. Play a male one for once in a blue fucking moon. So, and I'm gonna go for an interesting kind of weird build, but it's gonna be okay. We're just gonna be a bit weird. So, I'm an Aasimar, but oh, that's eyebrow color. Okay, there you go. Let's go with black hair, so we're not like every other Aasimar in the world. Brilliant blonde hair. And there is a... So let's talk strategy, actually, before I get too far into it. So, Neverwinter Nights 2 is based off of the 3.5 edition of D&D. And in this edition of D&D, the game was kind of balanced around being really clunky and kind of bad, to be honest, in my opinion. It's by no means an actual bad system. Like 4th edition was way worse than 3.5 ever was, but 3.5 was much more based around actually fighting and murdering stuff than the roleplay element of it. So generally, when you made a character, you pretty much plan your character ahead from the beginning, like at the screen we're doing right now. So last time I was a straight cleric, and I think I was gonna become a war priest, but I don't want to be too OP, so I'm thinking we're gonna go for the Sacred Fist. Now, to be a Sacred Fist, we need a base attack bonus +4, improved unarmed strike, stunning fist, combat casting, 8 ranks of lore, and able to cast first level divine spells. So, the best way to get to this prestige class is by being a monk or a cleric. Or in this case, we're going to be multi-classing as a monk and a cleric. Now, monks don't wear armor, but they do get bonus armor class in both dexterity and wisdom. And charisma is going to be good for turning undead. So we're going to start off as a monk. Now, the negative for being a Aasimar, or any of the plain touch races for that matter, is we have something called a level adjustment, which means we're going to start one level lower than we should, due to the powers we have. We're going to be lawful good, by the way, because why not? Our god, we should pick one right now. We have to pick one we take our cleric level. I'm not sure how many cleric levels I'm going to take off the hop. I'm going to pretty much plan on taking one monk, one cleric, and then taking a monk and a cleric, because of how the base attack bonus will stack. Because I want to get that +4 as quickly as possible. That's my goal. I want to become a Sacred Fist as fast as possible. Because the faster I become one, the better for me. Because the second I become a Sacred Fist, I can then keep getting monk benefits and cleric benefits without having to split my levels up. So I'm gonna go up just with Helm. Helm is obviously the best god, not really, but he is the coolest. He is the god of, I'll just read it. So he is the Watcher, the Vigilant One, lawful neutral. His portfolio is Guardian, Inspectors, and Protection, and his favorite weapon is the Bastard Sword. He is a very popular god. I think in 4th edition D&D he's dead, but fuck 4th edition D&D. He is pretty much the coolest god. If you ever played Baldur's Gates, Helm is the god of the Paladin that Jantis actually worshipped. So Helm's got a soft spot in my heart because Paladins do. But we're not being a Paladin this time. So now we're going to pick out our stats. Now, Neverwinter Nights 2 uses point buy, so we're not rolling for these numbers, we're just incrementing and decrementing as we desire. Now, as a monk, our most important stats are going to be Wisdom, Dexterity, and Strength. Con's also important, and because we're going to be multi-class as a cleric, so is Charisma. And Charisma is important for figuring out the, let me just double check. For figuring out our ability to turn undead. But it won't be important figuring out our ability to our DC for our spells, for example. If you're going to go Favored Soul, we'd want high Charisma and Wisdom, like equal amounts, so our offensive spells be effective, as well as our ability to cast more spells per day due to high stats. So we start with 10, because we get a +2 to Wisdom, +2 to Charisma, thanks to our race. So we can buy points in here a lot cheaper because of that. So I can safely get 2 16s in here and still have only spent 12 points. Now, I'm going to need a lot of dexterity. Like, literally 16 probably. And then that leaves these 3 stats. As you can see, that was a lot more expensive to get that 16. Like, I could get this 18, but I'd be pretty much out of points. So I'm not going to do that. Now, the next question is, I'm going to need some skill points. I'm going to put my intelligence to 10. That cost me 2 points. Now, I could go like this and have 12 and 12. But I'm not. I'm going to go 10 Constitution. I'm going to go 14 Strength. Why am I getting 14 Strength? Because my health is going to be fine. I'm going to be level 2, so my HP is not going to be terrible. In this game, you always have the maximum, so it's not a big issue. But with these stats, I'm going to have like an armor class of 16 without any magical items, which is really fucking good when you have no magical items. Or armor, for that matter. I'm going to roll at a +2 to hit and do +2 damage with my Kung Fu Fists. I'm going to get a +3 to the DCs of my spells and a +3 to turning undead. So, that's good. And with 10 con and 10 intellect, I'm not going to get any negatives to my skill points per level, and I'm not going to get any negative HP per level. So, let's continue. Now, I can pick a background here, and these backgrounds are like traits that'll give me additional skill points in some areas, but negatives in others. So, for example, if I pick Devout, I'll get a +1 to my will saves, a +1 to concentration checks. But I'll get a -1 to diplomacy and -1 to bluff, which is kind of shitty because I got pretty good charismatic high charisma, so I can use those skills fairly effectively. I could be a ladies' man and get +1 listen, +1 diplomacy, and -2 intimidate. It's something I might do. I could go tale teller and get lore and bluff, but I get -2 concentration, which is bad for me. I think I'm going to go ladies' man. And I'm not going to pick any of these, I'm just going to customize. So, I'm going to need a high lore skill. I have high charisma, so I'm going to get diplomacy as one of my skills too. Being a monk, I'm going to want tumble, so I can run away from my enemies when I have to. And finally, concentration as a caster is going to be very important, so I'm going to put some points in that as well, obviously. Now, let's get the feats. As you can see, as a monk, I already have improved arm strike. I already have a stunning fist. So, I'm already pretty much there. All I need is that bonus to hit and cleric level and divine cash levels. So, pretty good. Now, I get to pick a feat. I'm an Aasimar, so I only get 1 to pick at level 1. And to be honest, the best one for me right now, in my opinion, is probably Luck of Heroes. It gives you a +1 bonus on all saving throws, as well as a +1 luck bonus on armor class. Which I'm going to need, because I don't have any armor. So I'm going to pick that one. And the reason I pick it right now is because I can't take it later. I can only get it at level 1. So, I'm just going to take it. Now, as you can see, there's other ways I can get it, though. I can only take it level 1, or with the Cleric Domain Luck, or as an 11th level Swashbuckler. Now, I'm going to be a Cleric, so maybe I might take that domain and get it. Might be an interesting way to think about it. Because I get to pick 2 domains, and I could just pick Luck as one of them. It doesn't matter. Toughness would be pretty good, too. That's more HP per level. Yeah, I could go, like, Earth and, like, Luck and just get these 2 for free and not even get them. Maybe I'll get Dodge. I'm gonna get Dodge for now, I think. Let's get Dodge. It gives me +1 Dodge armor class bonus from my current target or last attacker. So, next. I'm just gonna get myself a game. My name is, Delkin, DeVerden. Why not? That sounds pretty weird. I'm not gonna fill this out. If I was doing a multiplayer game, I might, but fuck that. And what's this voice sound like?
By my will, attack!
Sounds pretty good. Now let's load in. We're gonna skip the tutorial because I already got that up. And we're gonna complete the first quest.
So many years ago today, Ah, my foster son is up and dressed, I see. Today is the High Harvest Fair, and the West Harbor Village Council requires me to man the archery competition. The human need to celebrate Remembrance Days baffles me, but at least something productive may come of it. The merchant Galen is here. He'll want my furs, as he usually does. Coins can be useful in getting by. This past season has been a hard one, for both tilled fields and wildlands. While I attend to the archery contest, I will need you to deal with the merchant. Fetch my furs from the chest, over by the painting.
You know what else, Dad? Fuck you. I'm skipping tutorial. Boop. Yeah, skip. If you don't have the tutorial, watch my first video. I'm literally playing more or less... I'm playing a different character, to be honest, so... You know, anything you see in the first video won't be popping up in the second video, I guess. Except for all the choices I'm about to make. I think, like, I went into this in the second video. But, meh, it doesn't matter. Meh. We're gonna do just fine.
The village is under attack! West Harbor is under attack!
Oh,
You're
no.
safe! Grab a weapon. We need to help defend the village.
Sure. Well, alright, let's go, bro. I mean, let's get to the character. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's... now to break up the action, let's do our level up. So as you can see, we have high wisdom and charisma. And dex, you know what? Let's just look... I'm sorry to do this. Let's look at fucking, the Sacred Fist again. Only combat cast and feet. I'm gonna go Cleric. Although I could be a favorite soul or whatever, I'm gonna be Cleric. Favorite soul is like Cleric, but they're a spontaneous caster, so you don't memorize spells. You just pick what the fuck you want to cast, but you don't have a big list of spells. You just have a much more smaller, consolidated list of spells, but I want to be a Cleric. So let's go Cleric. Now, Clerics, as you can see, have a lot less skill points than Monks, so as for our Cleric levels, we're going to put points into lore and concentration, because this is really important. If I get hits while I'm in combat, while I'm casting a spell, and I fail my concentration check, I lose that spell and fail casting it. The spell just fizzles and does nothing, which is just bad. So it's an important skill to have. Now, I believe I said we're going to go Earth, because Earth gives us toughness, and it gives us some cool spells like Stone Skin. That's really useful. And we're going to go with Luck, because we want more armor class, guys. We get +1 to all saves, +1 to AC, and we get Freedom Movement and Greater Spell Mantle. Freedom Movement's pretty useful. Greater Spell Mantle, meh. Not going to worry about that. We're going to get Luck, though. Alright, and all of these armor efficiencies are completely useless, as the shield and weapons. We don't care about those. We're never going to use them. So finish. We now have 18 hit points. Pretty good. We also get Cleric spells now. So let's open up our spell book. And, oh, not journal. Spell book. Spell book. And we're going to prepare our spells now. So to do that, we want to pick what we want to cast. Now, as a good aligned Cleric, which is what I am, I should never ever memorize a healing spell, because at any point I can click this button up here and convert any spell I have memorized into a healing spell. So let's look at our cantrips. These spells are pretty much not useful, to be brutally honest. Like, light. I think light's kind of useful. Let's just get lights. 3 of those. And for these, our first level spells, we don't want Cure Light Wounds. That's not useful. I'm going to get Bless, because Bless is just a great spell. Is Bane AoE in this game? Colossal. Let's get Bane and Bless, because why not? You might notice some spells aren't here from 3.5, like Command, for example. I don't know why they're not. They're really good, though. And we're going to finally, I think, yeah, we're going to get Shield of Faith. For a bit more armor class when we need it. Now, we have no monk spells, obviously, but in this game, you can only multi-class up to 4 classes, so only be 4 kinds of spellcasters, 4 kinds of anything. So you can't be the ultimate multi-class and be every class. So, those are our spells. We're not going to worry about these guys. Spoiler, they're not going to be with us the whole game at all. In fact, we're only going to have these part members for this first dungeon, pretty much, or quest. And I'm not going to say who, but maybe they might die. I'm not going to tell you, though. So I'm just going to hit recommend, because I don't care what spells that this person has. I don't care what fighter stuff you pick up, though knockdown's good. You know, I don't really care about this guy. He can go die. Let's learn his name really quick, though. What's your name? Bevil and Amy. Gotcha. You know, I might as well learn the names. And you're a wizard. Let's memorize your spells properly, at least. What spells do you have? Enlarge person, summon creature, invisibility, and web. I guess we get one of each. Maybe I should pick your spells. Let's give you fucking magic. Let's give you sleep. And then for your cantrips, you have no weapon, so I guess let's just give you... What's better, Ray of Frost or Acid Splash? 1d3, 1d4 plus 1 cold div. Is like Acid Splash and AoE or something? No. So Ray of Frost is superior? Gotcha. Making sure. And do we have anything in this chest? We got a sling I'm never going to use. Cool. And now that we have our spells memorized, as you can see over here, my little quick cast thing, we don't have them yet. That's because we have to sleep first. We can't just cast our spells willy-nilly. So, hotkey for sleeping is R. We're going to rest. We could do a quick, power nap. In other modules, this takes this, like, to make time go forward and stuff like that, so... but in this one, it doesn't. You just take a knee and get your spells and health back within 5 seconds. And, although we're lawful good, we're going to do some role-playing here, we're still going to fucking... We're going to fucking loot the place, because there's a magical necklace in here that we need. And I think I have 17 armor class. This character is definitely as optimal as possible. For what I am level 1, for armor class anyways. I just don't want to die. Alright, oh no! Dwarfs! Duergar! So, I turned the sound effects down, I can't hear anything, which is kind of weird. As you can see, combat's in real time in this game, but it's really turn-based in disguise. You can see my dice rolls down. Oh, that guy was still... whatever. That's how insignificant that guy was. Now, what is my unarmed damage right now? 1d6 plus 2. Now, as a note for being a monk, although I can fight unarmed with my fists, I can use weaponry. And if I use a monk weapon, like this +1 club I just picked up, I can still use Flurry of Blows. Or if I want to use this quarterstaff, I could, but quarterstaffs are stupid in D&D, so we're not going to. So I can have this club and still use Flurry of Blows, and it's a +1 weapon, and it does more damage. So we're going to use that for now. Our fists will eventually outdamage every weapon in the game, so we will end up just using our fists eventually. But for now, we're going to use this club. It's kind of silly, to be honest, that we're a monk with a club, but, whatever. Though eventually we're going to be not using a weapon at all. But for now, we should use this club. It gives us a +1 to hit. There's no negatives to this club, only benefits. Because it's +1 to hit, +1 to damage. So
there you are. I saw some of those creatures enter your house, and it is good to see you safe. I don't know where these beasts came from, but we need every sword at the southern bridge. More of these creatures are on the way, and in greater numbers. Georg is trying to gather the militia, but I fear he would not be able to marshal a defense in time, and without help, this village will fall.
For being a cleric and all, I'm kind of disappointed he didn't do anything to stop those goblins from maybe trying to kill me, but, I'm on my way to help you out.
Head south along the road. I will stay here and look for the wounded, then join you. Georg should be at the bridge. Join him quickly. He will no doubt have orders for you. But before you go, take this blessing from Lathander, all of you. If you are wounded or need another blessing in the fight ahead, simply return and speak to me.
Alright, hey, thanks for the blessing from Lathander. So, this game can be a bit laggy at times. Before we continue, let's, sorry. Let's just, I want to hear it's in the sound effects. By the way, you can hit spacebar anytime to just pause the game. Oh, there's no sound effects wanting to play. Whatever. I won't. So as you can see, that guy was casting a spell, and I got to smack him in the face with my club. That's an attack opportunity, by the way. Whenever you cast spells in melee, bad things happen to you. You shouldn't do that ever. Unless you're, like, kind of stuck. Or, if you do it, you want to cast defensively. So I'm going to Bane these guys. So it's a big AoE debuff. And I'm just going to, you know, point your attention to this little thing here, well, they're rolled. So all the Duergar rolled a saving throw. And as you can see, 3 of them succeeded and 3 of them failed. They'll have a -1, and my DC is 14. And this is so you can figure it out, because I want to, you know, I guess teach the game when I play it. The way my DC, or difficulty class, was determined was by taking my cast level of the spell I casted, which is 1, plus a base of 10, plus my wisdom modifier of +3. So they got to roll 14 or higher with a -1 d20 to actually save. So I was pretty unlucky that half of them passed and half of them failed. Actually, is there 4 fails? There's 4 fails. So the majority failed, which is obviously it's going to happen, but, you know, to be honest, none of them really should have passed. So let's go in here. Now, they'll have -1s to hit now. Mechanically, I shouldn't have really done that because these Duergar are just going to, like, attack these guys. Oh, can I not flurry of blows with a monk weapon in this game? Is it, like, not following the rules? Ah, interesting. Okay, in Normal 3.5, you can use a monk weapon, which, as you can see, this is a monk weapon. It does so right here. You can do that. So I can't flurry of blows this thing, so there is a disadvantage. I want a flurry of blows. Though apparently... Oh, okay. Cool. Those guys are dead. That guy's gonna fucking start gawking at me. He can go die in a hole, though. It's weird they're making no combat noises, though, like my punches and stuff. Yeah, let's stay with our fists, because apparently I can't flurry of blows with a club. Even though I should, apparently I just can't. Come to gloat. Delkin. Still. Took a bunch of down before they got me. Ugh. Those ones don't look too bad, Ward. There's still a chance. Damn creatures. Coming out of nowhere. My brother Weil. You seen him? Not yet. He's somewhere in the village, I'm sure. If you can find him, Delkin, please. He's my brother, but my wounds. I can use my faith to mend your wounds, Ward. I think I can staunch bleeding without putting a full spell. Thanks, Delkin. You didn't have to help after all we've been through, but I appreciate it. Boom. So, bam, healed him. Fuck you, Cleric, bro.
Thank the gods you made it. There's been no sign of your father, and I feared you'd been killed as well. I have no idea where these creatures came from or what they want, but the ones loose in the village are only the first wave. More are coming. A lot more. If we're going to stop them, we need someone to rally the militia and meet them head on.
So rally them then!
I can't leave the southern half of the village exposed. Not while more attackers keep pouring in. Now go. When you've gathered everyone you can, meet me at the wheat field, south and west of here.
We'd better search the town, try to gather who we can, and I hope we can find enough still alive.
Good thinking, Bevil. You know, Bevil, they always make fun of you saying you're slow, you know. Just another, like, what's your intelligence score? Like, are you actually stupid? Another 9 intelligence fighter. But you know what, Bevil? If for some reason you have 4th level, I think you could get 10 intelligence and show those fuckers what for. So yeah, I'm gonna use Flurry of Blows, because these guys, I'm assuming they have shitty armor class. Especially these Dwarven Wizards. One thing to take a note of, I guess, is that with something like Flurry of Blows, you only want to use it when, like, you think the target you're fighting has low armor class. Because it gives you a negative to hit for an extra attack per round. Oh, let's talk to this guy.
Get away! Didn't you see those creatures out there? They're killing everyone!
Georg needs all the militia to report to that wheat field to the west.
What, you came to drag me out there to die? Not on your life. I'm staying right here.
The village is surrounded. If you don't fight now, there's no chance at all.
But I tried to fight. There's so many of them. Too many.
Others will join you, but you'll die alone if you stay here.
All right, I'm going. I'll meet you there. If I'm not dead when you arrive.
Don't be such a little bitch. You'll get there. I believe in you. See, you even learned how to teleport in the moment I was talking to you. You've obviously become a mighty wizard. What a silly fucking thing for the game to do when I successfully recruit this fucker. Sup, Laszlo? Go fucking get the Georg. Oh, we're gonna bust this door down. Not because I'm a dickbag, but because quest.
Who's there? Whoever you
Oh, no,
are, you
can't.
aren't getting in here!
It's Dalkin, open up!
I'm not going out there. I'll be cut down in seconds. And I'm not letting them inside to loot my place. Not while I'm still standing.
I need help, please, let me in. I'll help you stand guard.
Nice try, but I'm not letting anyone in to steal my gold. No one!
Yeah, come on out now, or I'll break this door down. Then I'll break you.
If I open the door, those beasts will kill me just as well. Now go away!
Then I'll just bash the door down. Stay right there.
What? What did you say?
Let's show him. After you.
Yeah, fuck your door. What? I want to punch the door. Hey, Bevil. I know you said after you, but you just right click in this game, right? I'm not crazy. You can right click and do stuff. Like, I'm trying to. I'm thinking like, am I doing something wrong here? Like, can I like? Oh no. A cutscene.
You three, stay out of this. It's too dangerous.
Okay, Thomas, I'm gonna bash down this door anyway, so. Yeah,
Master, just hold on. We can help.
Hey, Amy, he said don't fucking do anything. Look at him. He's staring at you. Oh, nice magic missiles. You know he has a shield spell, right?
Seeks to test herself. How pathetic.
Wow. Oh no, double fireball. Amy, no. You got double fireballed.
The rest of you, stay where you are.
I shall waste no more time on this pitiful village. It is not here.
Why'd you double fireball her and waste a spell per day? And why? I guess the spiders make sense. You want to distract us with spooters while you fucking run away. You know what? Only half your plan seems stupid, goblin dude. Maybe you're an orc wizard? I don't know. I can't tell if he's like a huge-sized goblin or like a just fucking orc who found a spellbook one day and decided he was a wizard. So at some point I got hit apparently for like 5 points of damage. I'm not sure how or where, but that's okay. I guess everyone gets lucky once and rolls a natural 17 and hits me.
The stupid girl. I told her to stay out of it.
Hey!
There's more to do. Georg and the militia are holding our attackers at bay on the Starling Farm. We must hurry before the tide turns.
We need to help. We need to find out for Amy, man. She got double fireballed.
It's too late. We must hurry to the Starling Farm before more harbormen meet the same fate as she did.
She may still be alive, damn it.
The girl is dead. Now move, before we lose even more to this attack.
I want to help her too, but Tarmas is right. Amy didn't have a chance. Let's head for my family's farm. Georg will need every harborman to help fight off the attack.
Let's go
If
then.
only I had more time to gather equipment from my home. If you make your way there, you may find some magical and alchemical equipment of use.
Oh, thanks,
It's to
bro.
the north. Now go.
Yeah, I'll go. Just, here. I gotta fucking loot this the Louis John's here. Yeah, I gave this guy an ale at some point in the tutorial. I got that back, though. Maybe now I can bust down this fucking... Hey, I didn't say I want to turn around. I want to punch... I know you can... Oh, okay. I need to hold it down. Okay. Punch this door. Kapah! Whoa! Police! Search warrant! We're getting in there. Okay, we're in. What did you do that for? Now they can come in! Your belongings aren't worth this village dying. Now go! What the hell is I will? I'm not going anywhere. People are dying, and many homes are burning. If you don't go, you'll be dead either way. But, if I abandon all this, I won't make it through the season. Everything I have is in my chest. Everything. I know it's hard, but we need to protect each other. Very well. I will report to Georg, see how I can help, if only to protect my home and this village. But I spent all season saving for a run to Highcliff, and now everything's ruined. We'll join you there. Let's go. I'm not gonna. I know I could rob him. Like I could just go punch his chest, but I'm not going to. I'm lawful good, not lawful asshole. So let's not rob him. I already broke his door. Like that's already set him back. God knows how far. Look, it's Wheel, Mossville. Come to gloat, Delkin? Ugh. I seem to say the exact same things my brother did. Have you seen my brother Wood? Yes, I was able to heal him. He's fighting. He's fighting now. Here, have some healing. Lol. He literally said the exact same thing his brother did, so I didn't care to read it. Oh, is there a wounded guy over there? Yeah, it's Pitney. Pitney! I can use my faith to heal you, Pitney. Sorry, they just don't. They matter that little. I don't give a shit what they have to say to me. I should also loot Tarms' place. Delkin, I need a hand. You seem to have handled that no problem. To be honest, to be brutally honest. Yeah, let's just go to Tarms' place and fucking loot it really quick. He gave me express permission to loot the fuck out of his house. I can't remember. Is it tab the highlights up? I know you can loot something in here. Is it shit?